Jesus wept, just listen to that title music. Horace Goes Skiing has a premise so simple it can be summed up with the statement, Frogger and then ski free. Your first objective, if you haven't suffered an epileptic fit from the title screen, is to venture our Horace, who is a sort of bobble hat with legs, across a busy street. And I mean motorway levels of busy, in order to buy some skis and then get back to the other side. You know when you say a word so many times and it stops being a word? Ski. Ski. Skiing. Skiing. Ski. Anyway, why Horace has chosen a ski shop in the middle of a motorway is anyone's guess, but the challenge here is a pretty high bar. For one thing, Horace will not stop running.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
I mean, the guy is pent up with energy. One tap in any direction will see Horace marching non-stop. So if you want him to stand still, you've got to face him against a wall like he's the next Blair Witch victim. Not to belabor a point, but man, the traffic here. Frogger took place on a gentle village footpath in comparison to this. You've got two choices. Test your luck and make a run for it. This works about 30% of the time. Or try to wait for an opening caused by the slower trucks that take up a huge part of the lane. See, this is why you guys watch this channel. I provide good life lessons. If you want to cross the road safely, make sure you run out in front of a truck. Anyway, even with this handy tidbit, you'll still need some luck on your side. And you've still got to watch out for the absolutely rapid ambulances that sprint through with barely a second's notice. If you get hit by a vehicle, you lose 10 Horace dollars toward the ambulance fee, even if it's the ambulance that hits you. Horace lives in a mean, mean world. Once you bought your skis, you need to make your way back. And finally, you get to go skiing. Now, when I say that Horace is like ski-free, you'll likely understand the mechanics involved. You turn in increments, sometimes imperfectly, I might add, because the controls can often feel equal parts loose and stiff. Hitting snowdrifts gets you points, hitting trees gets you a bad time. Thankfully, hitting one tree won't see you wiped out or losing a life. You get a number of tries before Horace's skis break and you end up booking it back to the ski shop. Your goal here is to aim for the flags, get as many points as possible and hit the finish line unscathed. If you do so, you'll be rewarded with just one journey across a busy motorway. As far as complaints go, aside from some control issues, I will point out that the hit detection in the skiing park can be a little iffy. It is manageable. The trees aren't driven by perspective, so hitting the tip of a tree is tantamount to smashing full welt into it. Equally, the flags you're supposed to travel through, if you miss them, you'll lose points. But if you come at them from the outside at an angle, you'll end up losing point after points after points because the game registers the same damn flag over and over. So that, in a nutshell, is Horace Goes Skiing. It's a simple game, but it's one with a pure vision. A high score chaser that'll see you picking up the joystick for another go every time you manage to smear Horace all over the tarmac. It's a product of its time, and it's one that can be and has been improved upon. If you're a collector for the ZX Spectrum, and you don't have Horace Goes Skiing though, you're missing out on a charming classic that really shows what a bobble hat with legs can do.